And a couple of changes in the Rangers side. Also, Derek Johnston and John McDonald come back into the side in place of Tom Forsyth and Willie Johnston. And the happiest man, no doubt, the Rangers club captain Derek Johnston. He's only started one competitive match this season so far at centre forward against Forfar in the League Cup. Now getting his chance in place of Tom Forsyth in the heart of the Rangers defence. There's Alec Miller. Now it's Bett. He's had to go very deep to get possession. Colin Jackson. Kilmarnock marking is very tight. There's John McDonald shrugging off the challenge. Now McLean into space for McAdam, and that's the best possible start for Colin McAdam. Just 2 minutes gone and he scores his 8th competitive goal of the season. The build-up on the right, John McDonald resisting the challenge from behind from Alan Robertson. The ball came inside to McLean, and McLean showing his great dexterity close to goal. A beautiful pass into the path of McAdam, and poor Jim Brown really had very little chance. Finding Cooper. Stuart McLean challenging. That's Houston winning possession. Back it comes to the Kilmarnock captain Alan Robertson. And now Brown, who's had a very daunting baptism in Premier League football. Now here's little McLean again. John McDonald coming off Robertson, McLean again. Now it's Cooper. Had a chance to run at Stuart McLean. They cross him for McAdam. And that was excellent control from Colin McAdam. He resisted the temptation to have a header from a narrow angle, and that shot might well have given Rangers their second goal in the space of 5 minutes. Very quickly. Now it's Jim Clark in space. For Street. A superb goal by John Burke for Kilmarnock. Just the recovery Kilmarnock wanted. 13 minutes on the clock. And that was the imagination there of Bobby Street. He made a superb run to take that through ball. It wasn't picked up by the Rangers defence. The ball came right across the 6-yard box. The Rangers defence couldn't cut it out. And there's John Burke scoring his first goal of the season for Kilmarnock. So a marvellous opening period here at Rugby Park. Honours even, Kilmarnock 1, Rangers 1, and the crowd very much on their toes. Some excellent football. Here's Alec Miller for Rangers. That's cut off by McLean. Bobby Houston on the run now. Redford trying to get back on terms with him. That's for Burke. And so close to goal number 2, but referee Cathell indicating handball there as the cross came over. Looked as though Jackson should play it up. That looked like good refereeing by Mr. Cathell. Derek Johnston could come a long way forward if he wanted here. Here's McLean. Now it's Nick Miller. Now McAdam on the left for the first time. McLean trying to evade Gordon Trammond. He doesn't succeed. The ball-winning abilities of Jim Bett, stopping that Kilmarnock move. Here's Gordon Trammond with a throw. He's the Kilmarnock top scorer, despite playing in midfield with 3 goals so far. It's a good challenge by Miller, and fine touch there by Redford. Now it's McAdam forcing his way towards the corner flag. McLean still with him. It's a great cross. And John McDonald steals into the space to give Rangers the lead once again. The burst on the left from Colin McAdam causing the trouble. Stuart McLean never got on terms. An excellent cross with McAdam's weaker foot, and no one picked up that run from John McDonald. A marvellous header, and that gives him his 4th goal of the season. Now Clark fighting hard. Space for Houston. He's very good with the cross balls from here. And a marvellous diving header there. Bobby Street coming in from the left. Again, he wasn't picked up by the Rangers defence. And Peter McCloy did very well indeed to prevent that being Kilmarnock's equaliser. Now here's Johnston the chance to move into that space ahead. Bett to Jardine, and Rangers finding extra men coming from the back four. Here's McLean. That's off Derek McDicken. This time the short one to vary things. Spinning out. And another bit effort from Colin Jackson. Certainly willing. That's Robertson. And Laughlin leaves it for Houston. No free kick to the referee. Now it's McAdam, back to Cooper. Chance for Davy Cooper. Well, that's a controversial decision. An indirect free kick awarded there by referee Cahill. I don't think there's much doubt at all that that body check by McDicken would have resulted in a penalty kick in many matches, or before many referees. And certainly, I for one am never terribly happy with indirect free kicks inside the box. But still considerable danger for the Kilmarnock defence. They won't want to lose a third goal just before half-time. Back it comes to Redford. Well, penalty kick or no, Ian Redford striking that powerfully into the net. Little ball square from McAdam, and the ball goes sweeter than that from the left foot of Ian Redford to the postage stamp corner, his first goal of the season, and he'll be hard pushed to score a better. Oh, the half-time whistle goes, and that gives us the signal to the end of a stunning first half performance from Rangers. There's Jim Brown, an unfortunate young goalkeeper for Kilmarnock. He's been beaten by 3 goals which he hadn't a hope of saving. And let's hope his confidence is in no way shattered for his Premier League career. So let's not be stinting in the praise for Rangers in that first half. It really was a stunning performance. Some very high quality football played right throughout the side, and thoroughly justifying that 3-1 lead, and giving food for thought incidentally to Drew Jarvie, who's sitting in the stand below us here, obviously spying for his club Aberdeen, whom Rangers meet on Wednesday night in the second leg of the League Cup tie. The Rangers coming forward right away, and that's spinning into the net. Well, Sandy Jardine, but the most disconsolate figure on the field is that young man Jimmy Brown. I had hoped that he wouldn't be suffering too much on that first half blitz, but that very direct shot from Sandy Jardine should have caused them no trouble at all. But as you can see, squirming out of his arms to give Rangers the best possible start to the second half, and a 4-1 lead. Davy Cooper. See how far forward Sandy Jardine, number 2, has come to join the Rangers attack. Here he is now, another shooting chance. And poor Jim Brown seems to be getting nothing but awkward shots. Colin and McAdam still working very hard. It's a bad late tackle. There's no need at all, though, for Colin McAdam to remonstrate, because referee Bob Cuttle will do that job perfectly adequately on his own. A booking then for Stuart McLean. And I must say I have a degree of sympathy with him. It's his first bad tackle, and it seemed to me that he was late rather than malicious. For Rangers. That's towards Derek Johnston, lets it go. John McDonald. And a very firm, precise shot from John McDonald when that ball was headed clear after McLean's free kick. Jimmy Brown almost certainly unsighted. That sea of both forwards and defenders ahead of him. And that's John McDonald's second goal of the match. Goal kick taken by McCloy. That's McLean sending McDonald away. McAdam's in the middle. Support coming from Cooper. There's McLean. That's Redford gone very cleverly to the outside. McDicken's header. This is Redford again. Setting it up for Miller. Now Bett on his left foot. Jim Bett, and look at the delight in his face. That was a shot of staggering power from Bett. Just look at the room he got to set it up. And the stunning power of that left foot shot. And let there be no questions asked of Jimmy Brown on that occasion. No goalkeeper on the land would have saved it. That's Tommy McLean. And the willing running of John McDonald, finding space again for Rangers. Was McAdam, Armstrong matching him, strength for strength. Here's McDicken. Full control, letting him down a fraction there. Ball cannoning off McAdam, but no ill feeling on the part of these two opponents. So Tommy McLean lining up an outswinger, no doubt, with Derek Johnson coming into the box very late this time. That's towards McAdam. Brown beats it out. Redford. And the save by Jim Clark, surely using his left hand. Yes, a delay on the part of the referee before awarding the penalty kick. But penalty kick it surely was, as you can see, was Jim Clark going across. And that's handball by Clark, which means a booking in the language of Scottish League rules now, at the discretion of the referee. The yellow card for Jim Clark, that just adds insult to injury, really. And this time it's Ian Redford. This is the fourth penalty kick a Rangers have had this season. And a successful one at that. Ian Redford's second goal of the match and the season. Humping the ball firmly behind Jimmy Brown. It's Rangers' seventh goal. And Ian Redford becomes the fourth man to take a penalty for Rangers, the third man to be successful. It's still Jim Clark, help coming from Ian Gibson, number 12, but that's Johnston stepping in now for side, with four Rangers players up, support coming from Redford. Then goes to Cooper, Willie Johnston, and just losing control fractionally there. Cooper flights it in. John McDonald. John McDonald makes it goal number 8 for Rangers. And to be as charitable as possible, I wonder if Jim Brown was expecting a whistle to go, but a tangle at the edge of the box between Jimmy Clark and Willie Johnston. But that's just on the final whistle now. John McDonald heading that one home to complete the day of misery for Kilmarnock. And that's the final whistle. Referee Bob Cottle. A quite outstanding performance from Rangers.